of Time fans, welcome back to Tori Talks with Dr. S. I'm Tori. This is Dr. S. Today we're going to talk about Wheel of Time Season 2, Episode 4, called Daughter of the Night. This is part of our rewatch series. Okay, so this episode starts with Ishi. He's throwing weaves up a cave to a wheel-like structure, the moon.
The seal that's broken seal.
Yes, the broken seal. And then a bloody woman appears.
He's chanting the thing, and now that we know, you heard it started with land fear. The very first words are like land fear. I was like, he said land fear.
Wow, nope, even on rewatch, didn't hear that.
And then later, like when they're reading the paper.
Yes.
Yeah, I think they were saying exactly what he said. Yeah, but I definitely did not catch that the first time because we had never heard of land fear.
That's right. And now even knowing land fear, it went over my head. Okay, anyway, then we see Moraine visiting her little sister. She is technically her younger sister. She's just aging faster than Moraine, Lady Anvir. Yes. And I like how Lady Anvir snapped at her, like, will you just sit down and have tea with me?
Yeah,
and then
it's been decades, Moraine.
Yeah, seriously, come on. And then she's like, nope, I gotta go back to work. All business.
Always.
We have Moraine, the hardest working woman in all the lands, right? It's interesting to see the dynamics with them.
Yeah. It also, like, Lady Anvir is talking about all that she's built up, and and her son who's going to marry the queen. And so now I'm like, so now we see what's at stake and why, people make the choices that they do.
Everybody
but back in the first viewing, we're like, oh, okay, whatever.
And you're like, okay, cool, whatever. All right, let's talk about Perrin, because he is with Elias and the wolves, and this is just like a really big episode for him, because this is where he basically learns he's a wolf brother. I mean, like, it's official.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And then, Elias confirms that it was the wolves and him that helped him and Egwene escape.
And that he's been...
the White Cloaks.
That Perrin's been sending out signals for, like, months.
Unknowingly.
He doesn't even know.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
And one of the wolves takes a liking to Perrin and shares his name via the wolf visions, and it's Hopper.
Yes. Or as Elias says, close enough.
Yeah.
Remember when the viewers were like, oh, it's really like blah, blah, blah. It's like a whole sentence.
Yes. But Hopper will do.
The goodest boy.
The goodest boy in all the lands. Okay, now let's talk about Matt. So Matt and Min are just gambling, drinking, having fun at an inn. I really like them together. I feel like Matt and Min should be a spin-off show.
Yes.
Anyway.
I'll take it.
I know. So while she's sleeping, though, Min has this dream of her aunts kind of like making her work as a fortune teller, like in a circus, like which she never really wanted to do.
It's like an anxiety dream. It's like she's just like, it's the noise. It's like what she wants to like calm. Like she wants it to go, that's all she wants.
Right.
It's like just to have like not always seeing these things.
Which is interrupted by Ishi, who's like, he promises to take away her curse.
Yeah.
If she takes Matt to Kyren.
So it means she's a dark friend?
Is she an in-betweener?
Yeah.
Is she
She's
a gray friend?
Because we don't want her to be, I guess.
I don't know, because I feel like she's like, leave me alone. Okay, I'll do whatever it takes. But she's not horrible
why
either.
Why is she working for Leandrin to help her?
It's like she has no choice.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Or is it her choice because she wants to get rid of, to silence the voices?
Like she just can't take it anymore.
The visions. Yeah. I don't know.
Well, speaking of Leandrin, she informs Leanne that the Western lands are under attack and asks why she hasn't sent any Aes Sedai there, right, to investigate it. And Leanne tells Leandrin that they've already sent sisters to investigate, but she doesn't answer when asked when she last heard from those sisters, which I thought was suspicious. Were we suspicious of Leanne being a dark friend in the first season?
No, I don't think so. I think by this episode, we didn't really even understand that anybody could be a dark friend.
Oh, that's probably true.
Just around now that we learned about Leandrin.
It was weird how dismissive she was. Or just kind of like, leave me alone, Leandrin.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just because it's Leandrin asking her and she's like, you can't tell me what to do. But anyway, there's that dynamic. We get to see more of Leanne, who's beautiful, by the way. But I think she's still like, where's Swan and what's going on with that whole thing? I don't know. Yeah. Leandrin, you're poking around a lot. Yeah. And I don't feel like she's willing to give up much information. And then Nynaeve, oh, bless her soul. Okay, so she is now an accepted, But things are very distant between her and Egwene. And the distance obviously bothers Egwene because she really wishes she could return the favor to Nynaeve for everything that she's helped her with. And, like, especially, like, she's mourning the loss of the daughter she technically never had.
And years, like, in her mind, years have passed.
Right.
And she's so probably, like, far removed from Egwene. Right? But, like, Egwene, it was just yesterday.
Yeah.
But for Nynaeve, it was years and a whole family.
She felt
and,
that.
like,
She got memories. It's like
it's just like
tormenting. Yeah. And then Nynaeve discovers that the whole talk of her channeling in the arches has reached the warders. And that's when she sees that Alana's warders, Maxim and Ivan, have left with her. So she's like, wait, where are you going?
Where'd they go? They were training me.
Yeah. And then Leandrin tells Nynaeve that Perrin and Loyal have been captured by the Shan-Chen. So everybody's getting their news. They're getting their breaking news, right? I mean, they all just kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what Leandrin, why?
It was a trick, right?
Yes.
She wanted because she knows that they're gonna go after their friends. They will do anything for their friends.
Oh, your friends were captured.
Yeah. Oh, you're gonna go, and she knows like the way out. So
yeah. And I mean, she's still my favorite character.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because she's so cunning.
I know.
Yes.
She's so good. Anyway, so Nynaeve does tell Egwene, and then she insists that she's coming with her to help her friends. And then they try to sneak out, but Elaine's like, I'm coming too. Don't forget me. I know. But then they're interrupted by Leandrin, who like she's kind of surprised by Elaine being there, but then she could like knocks them over with air.
And she says to Elaine, "You're a complication." So she doesn't want Elaine to be there.
Yes.
Now she knows that she's gonna have to explain, like, doing this to the daughter heir. Like, that's a high-profile person to be messing with.
She's like, I'll work with it.
But I guess she has to do what she has to do because, well, now we know she is a dark friend. She probably has she needs to get the four, right? They all want the four. So.
And this was the big reveal.
Right.
Of her being a dark Aja.
I know that we learned it in this episode. But now I can't even, because now that we know, I was like, oh, we actually could have learned, maybe we really could have known earlier. I don't know.
I think this was because another big reveal happened that we were like, okay.
Totally.
But this one was bigger
for us.
Yes. This one was a bigger deal.
Yes.
Just being show watchers that we were like, oh my gosh, she's evil or whatever. She's not on our friend's side.
Yes.
Right? So that was a huge reveal for us. So it kind of like
overshadowed.
Another big reveal. Do you want to talk about Lan now?
Sure. Oh my God, with his hair down? Sorry, I just can't. When he doesn't have the little, like warrior bun.
It's either one.
I'll take both, but just something about, I was like, okay, give me more.
I know, right? So he's with Maxim, Ivan, and Alana in her, I guess, hometown.
I love
visiting her family.
With her family.
Yeah.
Oh my God, so joyful. Any glimpses of joy in this show, by the way, are just so nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's so rare.
It is. And there's like bright colors, actually. And so they're kind of keeping an eye on Lan, since his whole rift with him and Moraine. And I think they're assuming, like, they're trying to say, like, don't kill yourself. Or he's like, I'm not.
Well, and I think it was interesting to catch it this time. Like, they're talking about the difference between, like, he's not suicidal because it didn't, like...
She's not dead.
It's not, like, actually broken. She masked it or something like that. It's different from when Stepin was, like, so devastated that he...
Well, I mean, she's literally was dead.
Yeah, she's dead.
Moraine's not dead.
No.
It's just
she's just, like...
The bond is a little bit.
Yeah, she's just, like, put up a wall.
Yeah, exactly. She can't be bothered right now.
Yeah.
Okay? This is where they learn from the poem that they find that Lanfear, the Forsaken, is free.
Yeah. And we're like, what does that mean?
Oh, let's go to Lanfear.
Yeah.
Okay, so Rand. So he's cleaning up after, like, inadvertently destroying, setting fire to the inn. But did he do that?
Yeah, so he's taking the blame for it. But, yeah, so now... I'm like,
I don't think I ever even thought that last time, of course, even after the reveal of her.
Yeah.
No. She planned everything, right? So she
invites
invites
him.
him.
Out of town.
Yep, she invites him to her little place, her little cabin, her vacation cabin in another location. And then she reveals that she's kind of feels like she's a monster too. And she's to come here with the man that she loved. And they're attacked by a Fade. But are they? They're fine, obviously, because,
Because he, like, channels. He did a little thing.
She acts like, oh, my God.
My hero, you saved me. So why are they outside sleeping when they could have just been in there?
Oh, that's a really good
don't
question.
know.
I don't know. They're getting super intimate or whatever, and then she starts doing things, and then all of a sudden she's stabbed
Through the back.
by Moraine.
Yeah.
And this pisses
And then
off.
also sliced.
Oh, yeah. She's like, I gotta, it doesn't matter. She's just trying to buy her time.
She's going to heal, so
Yeah.
give her a little extra
Yeah.
wound to make it take longer.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And Rand is enraged, so
He's
then
like,
he
what are you doing?
grabs her by the throat, and then she's like, that is Lanfear, the most fearful Forsaken
Yeah.
or whatever. And she's like, she's been lying to you, and that's something I cannot do. So, listen to me, kid.
And he bought it.
Yeah.
Because he went.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I was a little like, oh, was that easy to convince you?
I mean, it's true, though. That is kind of all
Yeah.
you have to say. Like, you know
Yeah.
I can't lie to
Yeah.
you. And they're like, I think he was kind of like, what other way could
Yeah.
she... Because she can be really smart with her words,
Yeah.
but she literally is like, she's
Yeah.
Lanfear. She's
Yeah. We
the
need to
worst
go.
Forsaken. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we see her beautiful little face, Lanfear.
Like, little,
She's not dead.
and her little eyes, like whatever happens in their eyes.
Yeah. No, she's there. She's fine. So that's that episode. And then
That's
again...
that. So we know, so that bloody figure is her,
Yes.
which I didn't understand at first.
I
but
didn't
now,
either.
Now
we know. But
Now I'm
again, when we first watched it, and she's like, "That's Lanfear." What did she say? Whatever. The most feared Forsaken of all,
Yeah.
right? We were like, okay,
Yeah.
right? We and then I think everybody was like, "Oh, what did you think?"
I
And
know.
we're like, "Oh,
it didn't.
I don't know."
But I think eventually it wasn't our fault. It just wasn't told well.
They said that.
Yeah.
They said, in your defense,
Yeah.
the
It
way it
wasn't
was
connected.
portrayed.
It wasn't
Yeah.
connected that
There wasn't enough
clearly.
time.
Plus, I think it's the whole concept of the Forsaken that we don't
Yes.
fully understand. I think it's becoming clearer now.
Yes. But I wasn't that
But
afraid
at
of
that
her.
time, I didn't understand. Like, I wasn't really getting that. Like, okay, is she's one of them, and now there's Lanfear.
Yeah.
By the end of this season, we'll meet a third one,
Yeah.
and then are we gonna meet more?
Yeah. Why am I
Yeah.
afraid of you?
Yeah. I mean, I know why we're scared of them now, but at the beginning, I was like,
Yeah.
yeah. And I really love Lanfear, so I'm okay.
That's so cool that your favorite character, Lanfear, the reveal is in this episode. My favorite character, Leandrin, the reveal is in this episode. This is a
Yeah.
big episode for
Yeah.
us.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's the episode. Moving right along. So excited for season 3. Can't wait. All right, everybody, let us know what you thought of this episode or, what you think of us. And we'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye-bye.